Sometimes it may seem like I am a broken record with some of the statements I make, especially the one that marketing and sales are the lifeline of your business. For many years, I struggled how to even market correctly, resorting to outsourcing it to some company and just wasting time and money. Many of us overthink marketing and then get into a position where we don't even bother doing it. If we get around to doing it, it often misses the point and is totally inconsistent. Marketing is simply making others aware of what you do and how you can help solve their problem. The best type of marketing is making content, preferably consistently, focusing on sharing your solutions to problems people have. It also serves to help you gain the reputation as a true expert in what you do, which goes a long way to getting better client compliance and being able to price yourself much higher than any other provider in your area. In this episode, I share some tools and strategies to help you generate your own unique content to share with others, as well as helping you gain the reputation in your area as a true specialist that can fix injuries other providers can't. I hope you learned something new and enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Soft Tissue Treatment Revolution podcast, where we teach self employed and overworked massage therapists a better treatment system that will allow you to cut your treatment times by at least 50% so you can stay healthy, avoid that dreaded burnout, and help a hell of a lot more people get out of pain. If you're new to the show and you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Matt Maggio. I am a soft tissue injury treatment expert, specifically for neck, shoulder, elbow, and wrist pain. My focus is on finding and fixing scar tissue and then reducing inflammation from chronic injuries without the use of drugs, injections, or surgeries, which does lead to a significant increase in overall functioning, flexibility, and long-lasting pain relief. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the show. The importance of making and sharing content for your business consistently. Yes, consistently. So a quick story on why making content is so important. I just recently relocated my practice to a new area in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been in practice for going on 14 years, so I still have a lot of like positive reviews and content and everything out there, but basically I'm starting completely fresh here in Raleigh with a new clinic, new demographic, new people I haven't seen before. And one thing I've always learned is to be consistent with making content about what you do and how you can help. So I put out a video the other day. I was talking about tennis elbow, went through like what's going on, how I treat it, common misconceptions with the treatment and everything like that. And a potentially new client called in. And when they called in, they weren't even asking what the price was. They didn't care. They just saw from the video and they saw from all my other videos that I'm an expert at what I do. I'm an implied specialist. And this person is looking for a solution. And based on my videos and content, she believed that. And it's really powerful. You know, I talk about this idea that people are really judging you. They're judging you if you're sharp as a tack, you're a true expert at what you do, and lastly, that you're enthusiastic and you have belief in what you do. And one thing that can really help build that up is having consistent content and videos out there about what you do. I've been making videos for like 10 years. And one thing I've always learned is to be consistent with them and share them because, yeah, they might take you some time and they might take you some effort to put them out there, but it's free to put it out there. And with social media, you can share it and people can go back and watch it. And maybe somebody might not need it right away, but they see it and they start to get the idea that you know what you're doing, you're a true expert, you're a solutions provider, they're going to reach out. So I want to help you get on the track to making content because it is a powerful tool that you can use to market your business for free, but also help you get some credibility and a higher echelon of a provider for yourself where you can charge a shit ton of money. People won't bitch and complain about it. They just want their problem solved, and this can help you. So, what should content be structured like? I follow what's called the PAS system. The first thing is problem. You have to identify what the problem is. So my videos start off with like, hey, got carpal tunnel syndrome, been to 5 other doctors, had 10 different injections, Had to wear a brace and still not better. This video's for you. Then I agitated even more. I'm like, hey, is it getting to the point where you can't grip things? You're not able to work out. You can't pick up your kids. It hurts all the time. It's keeping you awake at night. I'm really agitating that problem as well. I've identified the problem. Now I'm agitating it even more. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's me. That's what I'm feeling. They are speaking directly to me. And then lastly, I solve the problem. I talk about what's really going on, potentially a nerve entrapment, potentially scar tissue buildup, inflammation, something like that. And I talk about how I specialize in finding and fixing the main cause of that. And then lastly, I always want to give them a clear call to action. I'll say, hey, reach out for a no charge consultation. Send me a message. Always have something in there, because I see these videos and this content all the time, and there's never like a clear action of what to do. And if they don't know what to do, they're not going to do anything. And another thing with the content you want to do is you want to make it about them, about their problem that they're having, not about you. And you really want to help them connect emotionally. You want to connect with them emotionally about how much it sucks to be injured and in pain. Even worse is when they've been screwed over by the medical system. You don't want to go into a bunch of boring details about how or what you do to fix it. I always say nobody cares about what you do or how you do it or what certifications or techniques that you have. They just want to know that you can fix it. And instead, you want to give off confidence that you can fix the problem. And if you haven't got to that point of confidence of being able to effectively fix problems, then hey, maybe take one of my courses or my trainings. And you know what? You'll be in a good place, because you'll know how to identify the problem, how to fix it, and how to treat it effectively and get long-lasting results. Next thing, and this one's really, really important. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about the audio or the video or the lighting or all that shit. Sometimes when I see videos that are just so overdone, over the top, I'm like, oh, they focused on that part, but there's no like juice to it or real connection with it as well. Think of some of the videos that you watch where it's just someone in front of a camera just being raw and real about what they can do and how they can help. That's what I want you to do with your content. Just get in front of the camera and talk about how you can help and what specific problems you can solve. Another key component is being consistent with it every single week. You don't have to post every day, but start with once a week and put a video out there about what you do and how you can help. Consistency is really key. One thing I always talk about, there's a couple podcasts that I really like, and you know it's the day that they're coming out. You'll check it and be like, oh, where's the new one? And then maybe it's a time when one didn't drop. You're like, what the hell? You kind of get used to it. So if you're consistent and you show up each week, you're going to build demand. You're going to build intrigue. You're going to build interest in what you do, and people are going to be looking for it. So be consistent. Don't just make a random one here or there. Be like, you know what? Once a week, I'm going to sit down on Sunday and I'm going to put together a video and I'm going to share it. And I'm going to do it every freaking week. And then you know what? Do 2 a week, then 3 a week, then 4 a week, but start with one. The first problem and the hardest part is to do that first part. And when you do it, another thing you can do is just share stories of other successes you've had with clients. Ask your clients to make a video testimonial. It's really good. It does help. There's a lot of people out there that want to help you and share what you do. And there's this idea called social proof, where if people see other people talking about it, it feels more real than just like one of those like standard written testimonials or reviews on Google, because sometimes those can be fake, but a video is real and it's genuine. And all you want to do is just have that client share their story about what problem they had, what they were going through, how you helped, and why they recommend you to other people. Those types of videos are very, very powerful in the social proof. What not to do. Actually, wait, I have one more thing about what to do. Pick one platform, just one. Pick Instagram, pick Facebook, pick LinkedIn, pick TikTok, pick YouTube, and just go on there. Just start with one platform and dominate on there. Don't try to put all your content everywhere. Just get it under your belt where you're making it consistently and share it on one platform and try to dominate there. So what not to do. Number one is don't outsource it to some company or agency. They always end up doing like a cookie cutter approach and it comes across as insincere. I made a lot of these mistakes over the years. I didn't really know what to do. So I was paying like $3,000-$4,000 a month to this company. And, it was all bullshit and nonsense. They weren't really doing it. One thing you never want to outsource in your business is marketing, because you truly understand what's unique and specialized about you. And no company can get that out there. They might say they can, but they're not. If you need to learn like the ins and outs of how to do it, yeah, you can work with a company for a little bit, but figure out how to do it yourself, because you never want to be at the whim of another person or another company to get the most vital part of your marketing message out there. And don't outsource it to another company. Next one is, don't post dumb shit about your personal life. I see so much dumb shit when I'm on social media from some providers out there on their business page. Like, if you want to post stupid shit, have a personal page, but on your business page, don't put a bunch of dumb shit about your personal life. Honestly, nobody really cares. And it's just really it's just not where it needs to be. And it can put you in a bad spot. Also, don't do it sporadically. Don't just randomly post something and then don't post it. Like if someone comes to your profile and you have like one post and then you haven't done one in like 6 months, be consistent and show up. It's going to help you get better credibility as a specialist and someone that's actually active in putting good information out there. Great resource on how to do this the right way, figure out your messaging, your marketing, who you want to talk to, and explain how you can help, is a book, and you can build up your brand and make content about it. It's a book called Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. I would definitely check that out. It will help you get more clear with your messaging and what you can do, and understand that you need to make it about the client and their problems and how you can help, instead of making it about you. So that's all I got for you guys on this video. On this podcast. Stumbled there a little bit. That's all I got for you guys on the podcast. I wanted to be more tactical this week and really help you, because at the end of the day, I always say, when you can build credibility and a reputation in your area as a true expert, someone that solves problems, you can charge 3, 5, 10 times more than anyone else out there. And the clients will be glad to pay that, because they know you can effectively solve a problem that is truly wrecking and destroying their lives. And lastly, as I end every week, go out there and be great this week. The world needs access to your awesome treatments so they can stay the hell away from pain pills, injections, and surgeries, which only make things worse and destroy people's lives. I appreciate you guys listening, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Thanks so much for listening. If you want help on the path to being able to double your income, all while working 50% less and being taken seriously as a healthcare provider, I have some great resources for you. Number 1, get access to our free training modules and introduction to my system, the Peak Method. Number 2, subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Soft Tissue Revolution. Links to all of this can be found in the show notes. Lastly, if you like the show, please leave us a 5-star review and share it with others that you know it could help.